smooth.
Yeah. He's Nick, I'm Matt, and we're insufficient. What is that? Fist first? Oh, friend.
Hey, friend.
I thought it said fist first. I was like, gross.
I'm walking around Costco. I'm a Costco guy. You're a Costco guy.
I'm a Costco guy.
And I grab a case of Diet Coke, and then I see next to it, it's got this one that has all these words like, homie, and like, just cool words. And so I'm like, whatever. I'm switching. I'm buying that case. Every single one says friend.
Weird. You know what I heard? I heard that Costco is not raising any of their prices with the upcoming tariffs.
It's good.
Not at all. They're not going to raise them.
That's why I'm a Costco guy.
I don't
Also,
know
that
how they're
chicken
doing it.
is ridiculous. What's up with that?
The chicken in the back?
$5 chicken? They got to be losing money.
Business in the front, chicken in the back.
That's what I call this haircut.
Is that your favorite thing at Costco?
Dude, it's the rooster.
Yeah, what is that? That's called the cock tease.
That's what they called me in high school. Listen, no, my favorite thing at Costco is paper towels. And if it's not your favorite thing too, it's like, why? They're like $20. You get a bazillion in a roll, and they're just as good as any regular paper towel.
That's definitely not my favorite thing there.
What's your favorite thing?
They've got this jar of pickled, like with a bunch of pickled things in it. It's one of the best pickled mixtures ever. It's got olives, it's got onions, it's got peppers. That's really good. Most of the Kirkland stuff, their branded stuff is great. Their Kirkland ice cream is really good. You can't beat the eggs when the eggs were affordable. I don't know. There's good stuff. They, when they do like seasonal plants,
I like that.
That's really good. Their plants are pretty spot on. They got a lot of good stuff. I don't know what to say. I got nothing bad to say about Costco.
Let me tell you something. Costco is the Phish of warehouses.
Yes.
Speaking of fish.
Oh, we have a fish podcast, don't we?
And it's this day in Phishtory.
This day in Phishtory is 4/10/1994, Alumni Arena, sunny Buffalo, New York. Brought to you by the priest.
No. Negative, Cortana. Jesus. No, this is a great show. This is definitely one that I had the tape of back in the day. It's funny, you and I were talking about the show right before it, the Broome County Veteran Memorial. That was another tape I absolutely had.
Opening up with Magilla.
Oh, someday we'll get to talk about that show.
Hey, do you think they'll ever play Magilla again?
Magilla, no. Dave's Energy Guide, no. A-Train, no. And what was the other one I had? All Things Reconsidered. Those are all no's. Those are all big no's. For whatever reason, they don't want to do it. They still play a lot of grab ass, but they don't play jazzy grab ass. And that makes me sad.
I miss the jazzy grab ass. That's some of my favorite grab ass.
What about Johnny Be Good? Is that dead?
I don't want to see it ever.
What? No, it's great.
I don't give a fuck about that song. I don't give a fuck.
I'm like a Chuck fucking Berry created rock and roll. It's a Jerry Garcia favorite.
Oh, okay. No, he didn't create rock and roll. He just helped move it along, but he didn't create rock and roll.
Okay, he moved it along like fucking 50 spaces.
I would give a lot more to Ray Charles than him with rock and roll.
I don't know about Ray
I'm doing
Charles.
the mess around. Everybody doing the mess around. Yeah, dude. Ray Charles fucking spanks it so much harder.
This is a family podcast, sir.
It is not a family podcast.
I know. I don't put the E on it. Somebody else does. It's not me. Whoever's listening, you put the E. Okay. Alumni Arena. Great name, by the way, SUNY. Keep it up. I guess you're at college, so.
Alumnin.
Whatever. Runaway Jim.
Strong opener. Strong opener, despite Trey's injured ankle. Torn ligament from falling through the stage. This was the time when he fell through the stage. Played seated at first, but he reportedly stood up during the solo.
Oh, okay. So when he said seated on a stool, that was an actual stool and not like
he went through the stage. I remember reading
this.
about it. Oh, really?
I don't remember this at all.
Yeah.
No.
It's like one. No, he's been injured a couple of times. But yeah, he was fucking injured. He's playing the show injured, man.
Still a good show. It's ice.
Tight
Great. It's ice.
Tight execution.
Yes.
Highlight of early 90s featuring Simpson Signal in the intro. I always love a Simpson Signal.
Dope. Yeah, always good. What's funny is I was watching a clip where Trey was talking probably to Charlie Rose or somebody, and he's like, back in the day, we used to do these exercises. We're like, Paige, you're going to be in control for the next 10 minutes. And Paige will go faster, slower, change key. But this song is a great example of early Paige is in control. And once you go past the first instrumental and you go into that interlude, Paige runs the rest of it.
Yeah.
Really good stuff.
I love it when Paige runs the show.
Yeah, dude, he's in that video. He should have been the Godfather, and Mike should have been talking to that guy.
What is it? Sparkle, you're, what
I can't wait to finally see this song live. It's going to be great.
However, I like Sparkle as a transition. I think it's a nice transition between It's Ice and what's coming up next, which is Split Open and Melt. Super exploratory jam.
Yes.
Completely takes the crowd on a journey, but ends abruptly.
Agreed. And they go into Esther, which had a Simpson Signal too.
It did.
You're telling me that Trey did 2 Simpson signals?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what, 4 years after it was created?
That's true. They were, and he's kind of like me, right? He gets like a word stuck in his head and he walks around, he fucking says the same word all day long over and over again. He gets a signal stuck in his head. Yeah, don't you?
Chickenberry Feasai.
That's one of them. That's a classic. It's fucking classic.
Classic Nick.
Chalk Dust Torture.
High energy.
Yeah.
Well played despite Trey's injury, but still well played.
Not too fast for me. They a little slower than that Germany one. Great job. Great song.
I know you don't like the fast Chalk Dust.
I used to get really angry when I was like, why is Phish playing everything so slowly lately? And then you and I started talking about it and go, well, actually, if you go back and listen, these are original tempos that they play now.
Some of them.
A lot of them. I would say more often than not, it's closer to original tempo. But starting in 90, maybe 6, 97, you had that funk era, but you also had super fucking sped up.
But Trey talked about that they haven't had a tempo issue in what, like 15 years?
Yes.
So
sounds right.
Yeah, you haven't had a tempo issue because you don't change the fucking tempo.
I want to be like you.
I didn't know. Fishbone Vacuum, bringing in with the comic relief as always.
By the way, how many vacuum solos are we going to get on Spring Tour?
None, but we got 2 in this show.
Yeah, well, we're getting 0. He doesn't do the vacuum anymore.
Yeah, because he doesn't like it.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, I don't think he likes doing it.
I still want him to do it.
He actually apologizes later on in the show for having to do it again.
He said, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he said he was sorry. Really high-pitched note in this solo that, like, I don't know, people were like, whoa. Son of a Mule, Kirky, fun duel between Paige and Trey.
You have to watch out where you go.
Somebody said, like, this is the best song ever. Like,
we're not here to judge, but that's not true.
No, judge a little bit. Ending the set with Down with Disease, early version, fiery Trey solo to close out the set. Again, these versions of Down with Disease, they didn't know how to really jam it yet.
It's early.
Super early.
It was just released.
Yeah. Super early.
That's good.
Nice 15-minute break. I'm sure Trey popped a couple of perks.
I doubt it.
I bet he popped at least 10.
Going into set 2.
Yeah, I like that they come out with my friend acoustic intro. No mife. Ending instead segues into Rockin' Back Inside My Heart jam. Lyrics altered to Runnin' Back. Apparently.
What?
Yeah, that's the note.
Okay.
That's
great
the note.
Nice job, Phish.net. I saw Yamar, and I like that. I like Yamar. I like a 94 Yamar.
I think it's interesting that it's a Yamar in set 2.
I got now plenty of Yamar set twos.
Really?
But back then, you needed more flavor in your sets, and Yamar definitely brought a different tone. Mike singing.
Somebody
Really
said
good.
a possible tease around the 7-minute mark. I don't know what it was. Maybe they teased something. I didn't hear it.
I'm not the best person at teases unless it's a blatant tease. You know what I mean?
I'm okay with the teases.
Okay.
They still didn't capture the tease for the. Oh, I can't remember. I'm not going to try to remember.
Dave's Energy Guide.
Yeah, it's like their number one tease. It's your
No,
favorite
I think
tease.
Magilla is their number one tease, right?
No,
Crabbing. What's crab in my shoe mouth? What's that called?
Manteca.
Manteca is the number one tease.
Run like an antelope.
The gear shift is set to the high gear of my soul.
Obviously, one of the show's peaks with a relaxed Rocco section. Super relaxed.
Dude, Marco S. Quandolas.
I bet you do have any spliff, man.
Ooh.
Fluffhead, you know.
Doodle life. You the man. I love the Doodle life. Sorry. I can't help it. Fluffhead. It's great.
Is it great? You always want to skip this song.
It's me being a bitchy fish head. It's the song I've probably seen the most. That
is
or
it really?
Slave to the Traffic Light. I've seen so many Fluffheads.
Both of those, I don't need it. I've never seen a Fluff.
That Slave is my favorite song because I've seen it so many times, and Fluffhead comes in at number 2.
Have you really seen it that many times?
I have seen so many Slaves. But I do love it. I really do. I'm not just saying that. I'm not a fish head who hates fish songs. I don't even hate Fluffhead. I've just seen it a lot. And so
yeah,
I want to get, like, knowing the set list, like when we do this day in Fishery and I kind of preview it and I know Ginseng Sullivan is next. I just want, I'm like, just can we get to the Ginseng, please?
Well, Fishman on the washboard for this one.
He played the washboard a lot. I thought we talked about that.
And he did a washboard solo.
Yes.
The guy doesn't do any fucking solos, and he did a washboard solo.
I mean, and it's amazing. And it's really unique sounding. He brings a lot of different angles of the washboard in, running back and forth.
How many
across
fucking angles are there going to be on the washboard?
There's up and there's down.
Yeah. And then there's a triplet feel. But no, so now people get washboards, and they have like a wood block on it too, and they have like a little bell and a little splash on there.
Too much.
No, it's awesome. If you've never
I've seen that little splash. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But with the wood block and the bell.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I just want the washboard.
No, I want
straight
the whole
grab
fucking
ass.
thing.
Dude, how about you put a horn underneath his shoe and like a little piano on a screen?
Oh, I thought you were going to say, how about you put a horn up your ass and blow it? I thought that's what you were going to say.
I only say nice things.
I want to be like you.
Thank you.
Fishman on vocals and drums. Trey's on drums.
Yes.
Somebody said Trey's painkillers may have kicked in.
Well, anytime Trey's playing
I think
drums.
Honestly, and I'm not a huge fan of when Fishman does covers sometimes because he's, whatever. But
what is he?
This is so good. This is really well done.
Dude, Fishman. I love when Fishman sings. I love when Ringo sings. And this is a great cover for Fishman. It's within his wheelhouse to pull off.
So do you think he's the Disney fan out of the whole group?
No,
somebody is.
It's Trey.
Well, he said he loves this song and everybody knows it.
I don't know how to interpret that any other way.
Hold Your Head Up. I think they did that to piss off Fishman. I don't think he likes that song. Dun, 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 dun.
No, that's the song they play while Trey
I know when he's getting
Fish,
off.
They segue, and then they both are on the drums for a little bit.
Ending set 2 with Harry Hood. I think that's the show's crown jewel, man. Stellar version. Among one of the best in 94. However, I think that's quite a statement because a live one's version is probably not far after this. Though there are some brief glimpses of some of that version in this song, which is interesting.
And also, nobody yells Hood back when they say Harry.
Nope. I did in the car when I was listening to it.
Oh my God. I was at the show.
Because I was like, Nick, Hood.
I was so angry. I saw the flyer. Everybody's like, okay, when they play Harry Hood. They say Harry, we say Hood. And I'm like, this is so dumb. Stop it. Don't do this.
Nick's just like wipes his ass with it.
Dude, I'm like, Phish is never going to play Harry Hood. They would never stoop to this level. And then they fucking played Harry Hood. I'm so mad. Oh my God.
Encore, bouncing around the room.
Great encore song. If there's more than one song, though. If your only encore is bouncing, you're bummed.
Golgi apparatus. Great way to finish out the show. So
nips are tweaking.
Oh, nips are super tweaked. Trey played most of the show seated on a stool due to this injury, of course, but reportedly stood up by the end of the first set. Debut averages 1989 mix of early classics and newer material. So I guess this is a good mixture. Jam chart versions. It's Ice, Split Open and Melt, My Friend, Yamar, Antelope, and Hood.
You know what we need to do? Oh, sorry.
What?
We need to get somebody on here that understands jam chart version and can give us like a
Why
better...
don't you spend some time into... No, dude, jam charts means it hit the jam. It hit the charts. It was that good that it made it to the charts.
Okay, but what chart?
They have a chart on there, dude.
I know that they do, but like who decides if it goes there? So let's just say that I click on Fluffhead and I want to make that a jam chart version of Fluffhead. There's nowhere for me to vote for this to be a jam chart version. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know where you can vote for that. Well, you actually have to be signed in to do any of that stuff. So if you're not signed in, then you can't do anything.
Every time we do a show, I see that little register button.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I might have to click it.
Teases Brock back inside my heart jam in My Friend. This show rating got a 4.26 out of 5. Highlight, Split Open and Melt, Antelope, and Harry Hood. Yeah. It's cool. So that's the show, guys. This day in Phish, man. I love this show. I thought it was great. I was really excited to hear it, and I thought they did a great job, especially because Trey was in pain.
Yes.
Right?
Agreed. Yeah. Hold on a sec. Sorry, I had to put something in. I got nothing.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That was dead air.
It was dead air. I thought I had something better. I remember that there was a second show from 92 of This Day in Phish that took place in Providence, Rhode Island.
I'm not ready for that shit.
No, I'm not either. But I do remember that at one point Paige was like joking with somebody on the tape, and I wanted to see if I could find it. I can't find it.
That would be fun.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna find it because it's not findable.
Run your random adjective generator.
Ooh, I was hoping you were gonna say that, but we changed it, right?
We haven't. You know what we haven't done in a long time?
Real show, fake show.
Yep.
First word. Lantern.
Okay.
I'm ready. Mike.
Trey.
Ooh.
Trey is leading the way with his lantern.
See, I feel like
through the darkness of life.
I feel like in the darkness, Mike is the one that's like, hey, I got a light. You know what I mean? Like,
I got a light, man. Yeah, I got a rash, man.
How much can I get for this? Second word, velvet. Velvet.
Okay.
Fishman.
You have to count down. What happened to you counting down?
I went like this.
That doesn't. No, you got a 3,
okay.
2.
3, 2, 1. Page.
Yeah. Nice, because he's like velvet.
Dude,
he's like a velveteen rabbit.
Secretly, I'm Waiting in the Velvet Sea is a song about Paige.
Who's he waiting for?
I don't know.
He's waiting for fucking Fishman to come and love him all day.
Fishman.
Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. All right.
Who do you think gives Fishman the most like unasked for hugs? Just walks up and just gives him a hug. You think it's Mike? No, it's Trey.
Yeah, it probably is Trey.
He's just walking up. I feel like Trey's a hugger.
Trey's definitely a hugger.
Third word, spiral. Like a cut ham.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Trey.
Fishman.
Fishman.
Spiraling out of control.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
He does. He kind of spirals out of control as the show goes on. He's spiraling, but more spiraling earlier on in their career, but less spiraling now. But he's a spiraling fool.
he's like me when we get to 27 minutes. Forgets how to speak English.
Yeah, you opened up the show the other day. You couldn't even open it. You couldn't speak English. God. And then when you tried to correct yourself, you couldn't get back into it. What's the last one?
Do you want to do the question of the day before I give the last one?
Okay, question of the day. Which Phish show do you think has the best set 2 of all time?
And does it have a simple bonus question? Word number 4 is cricket. And looking at the way it's spelled, I think it's the game and not the animal.
Oh, that's definitely Mike.
Well, you've only got Mike left, and I've only got Fishman. So there you go. He's Matt. I'm Nick. We are insufficient. Ooh.
Oh. So yeah, wrap this up exactly.
Hey, I don't want to be too subtle here, bro.
How's that plant doing? You're giving it a lot of heat over there.
No, this thing is one of those stupid high efficiency bulbs. You can grab it.
It doesn't. Oh, it doesn't.
Doesn't really get warm. I hate it.
Gives a lot of light though.
Yeah.
You got to get a couple more records up there, man.
If you guys don't watch us on YouTube, you're missing out. Don't forget to like and follow
and subscribe.
My